My name is George Iceman Gervin.
This is Dylan Brooks. What's up? This is Vince Carter. You're listening to the 3-Point Conversion. Check it out.
We'll open it up for questions from the players. Go ahead.
All right, guys, what did it take to find a way to grind this one out as a film?
I feel like it took everything. I feel like we had great preparation just for the whole week prior to our loss to Penn State. So our whole mindset is to get better for ourselves because the small things like last game, we do believe being straightforward with it. So this game we locked in on defense, made the right adjustments, everybody's on the same page, and we got to win today.
Roddy, what do you think?
I agree, especially the way that we closed out the Penn State game. I think it was a big learning curve just going through the film. And I think we adjusted pretty well, being able to close this game out. We knew it was going to be a tough, gritty game, so I feel like we answered the call when it came to finishing the game.
Offensively, you guys were getting, it seemed like some pretty good looks, but you couldn't get a 3-ball until the last minute of the game. On a day when your outside shots aren't falling, how did you compensate for that?
I feel like our defense really set the tone. We knew it was going to be a grind. We knew you could tell from the score for the first half. We told the teammates in the locker room, like, going to be one on top of the game. Where we got to find a way on defense. We find a way with the toughness and having that edge. Think the ball can go your way sometimes. So J-Man with a big shot at the end. That's the only three made the whole game, but what happened was you play hard and do everything the right way. The game rewarded.
Bruce, this is I don't know if this is your first game here in Atlanta, playing this college, but how does it feel? Of course, you're happy about the win, but just playing amongst family and friends and, where you grew up from.
It's feeling great. I live like 15 minutes away, so being in the arena, seeing a bunch of my family, friends, people I grew up with, watching me play. But I'm very excited, very nervous coming out the game, but I knew at the end of the day, I get the win from my teammates in Buckeye Nation. I knew coming to the game, it would be a very hard-fought game. UCLA is a great team, give them respect, and I feel like we just came on top today.
What did you all see from their film that helped you all to win this game today?
Through watching their film, we knew that they were pretty aggressive. As you can see, all through the first and second halves, they pressured our catch a lot, made it very difficult for us to get easy entry, especially on the wing and stuff. Their guards are very handsy and physical, so it was something like we really haven't seen yet. So just that style of basketball that we seen on film. We knew Bona was he's probably one of the hardest players in the country. So we knew he was going to have a work cut out, no matter what the score was or how the game was going. We knew that he was going to play hard. We knew that their guards were going to get in and try to get downhill and put in the pull-ups, and they did a great job getting to their spots. I mean, we just stand back like him.
Roddy, for you, it looked like you were attacking the basket early. Just was that part of the plan? You had the right matchup that you wanted to get into the paint. What were you seeing, I guess?
When you got a guy like Bruce, like, they don't really help all of them. So I just thank my teammates. Bruce, being able to space the floor, Jameson, Felix, and Evan setting such good screens, so they were able to get me open and provide driving lanes. So I just, use my body and my athleticism to be able to drive downhill and finish over, guards.
What was the primary focus, like the main point of emphasis coming off of the loss against Penn State? What was the conversation amongst you guys as a team, and who kind of was the person that kind of led all of that amongst you guys?
For this team this year, we definitely player-led. So I addressed the whole team about, as a leader, like, you just can't blow 18-point games, especially on the road, especially a Big Ten game like that. You need every single road game you possibly can get. So me telling the younger guys in the grass, like, all right, we let this one slip, but the only way we can do now is just move on from it. You can learn, we watch film. We got tired of watching it because that wasn't us as a team, I felt like. We didn't play with that toughness edge in the second half. But today I told the guys in the locker room, make sure, like, hey, man, we in the same position. It's going to be a grind. As everybody just had to lock in, everybody on the same page. I see everybody's eyes in the huddle. When everybody lock in, it's a very confident feeling that we're going to get this done today. So I'm really proud of my teammates. Everybody locked in. It was a good week. I was just trying to finish out the next one.
If there is a such thing, what is maybe the one thing that, you maybe haven't had a chance to showcase so far this season, or maybe just something we haven't seen from this team so far this season that you guys kind of feel like you still got in your bag a little bit, that you haven't had a chance to show the world, or maybe even tonight, but that guys kind of been kind of waiting to break through on that particular area?
Honestly, we played a good defensive game, but I think we got another level. I think we like our goal is to be a top 25 defense in the country. So to reach those goals, we got to be able to withstand that effort all season. So just playing with such intensity that we did today, we got to be able to play with that all year, especially with conference play coming in.
Couple more.
You guys both talked about being ready for the physical challenge, being able to turn the page on the game from last weekend. What is it about this team that you guys are able to do some of those things, and that it's easy to talk about being more physical and being able to turn the page, but it's harder to actually do? What is it about this team that enables you to actually do it?
First, I give thanks to Coach Q, our strength and conditioning coach. We be even on like 3 days out, 2 days out, we still live and go hard especially for games like this and games coming up in the Big Ten. So thanks a lot. Thanks to him because he really put us in the right situation that what we need going forward because he been a strength and conditioning coach for a long time. So he knows the ebbs and flow and how he big time games, especially the Big Ten games in the future. So he prepared us, and as a team, we just knew like this is gonna be like a Big Ten game. We watched on film. They gave us similar like Big Ten. I feel like Wisconsin and like a Michigan State. So we prepared, and I told the guys like, hey, like it's gonna be one of the games to be locked in, everybody on the same page. So even though I'm back home, like that doesn't matter. I still try to get the win at the end of the day.
One more.
Do you feel like this kind of gives you a little bit of a feel? You guys may not have even thought about it at all, but obviously this is going to be a team that's going to be joining the conference really soon at some point. You know, if any of that ever crossed your mind at any point, obviously you get ready for the game or whatever, so it may not be the biggest deal in the world, but this is your first chance to kind of familiarize yourself with this particular team.
Like Bruce said, like it felt like a Big Ten game, like especially how post heavy Wisconsin is, and then guys and teams like Michigan State where they have big at the rim 95% of the time, especially like tough physical guards. Like it felt like a Big Ten game. So I think them joining the league would be great. Honestly, it was great competition, great games. I love it.